The following podcast is most likely unlistenable, unintelligible, inarticulate, and problematic, and will probably ruin your day. But if you have any pity in your big red heart, you'll listen to these four handsome boys. Please, bro. Please. They need this so bad. Please, bro, just listen.
We talk about them too much.
What topics
Bad,
aren't we
Breaking Bad.
Oops, that what?
Family Guy. No more like. I don't want to talk about Elon Musk anymore. I don't want to hear Joe.
We talk about Yi Lan Ma.
we talked about Elon Ma yesterday.
Elon Ma.
Elon Ma is fine.
No, ma.
He's not doing anything. He's just in parking lots in China with a deep fake on.
For him.
We were talking about that yesterday. There's that movie in Russia that's like a deep fake movie where like Kanye West. No, not Kanye West. Keanu Reeves.
Did we talk about Kanye West?
we
I don't
have.
wanna talk
We've
about
said
Kanye.
everything. We've said everything there is.
Oh, really?
Um,
Everything?
I mean, I'm not a historian, so I don't have documents in front of me.
You like it when he said Jewish media a bunch of times
That's
on that podcast? What about when he said Jewish media, left, and Chinese in one go in that order?
Oh,
No,
that's like a good game of Boggle right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job. Isn't he buying the fucking Parlay?
Parlor?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know Parler's owned by Candace Owens?
Good for
husband?
him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
Kanye West.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's
Yeah,
Candace
cool.
Owens'
I like
husband?
how even Donald Trump is now like he's saying crazy things. He's being too crazy now that he's saying like anti-Semitic, like actually just like the top
Now
tier
that he's
level.
already used Kanye West.
I know
for
we
his
weren't
own
gonna
thing.
get political. Oh, Candace Owens' husband looks
Like a Nazi?
He looks
Yeah.
I would imagine
Crazy, huh?
he
He looks like a Nazi. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, and now that Kanye West has gone completely off the deep end and is literally spouting like anti-Semitic rhetoric, like straight up anti-Semitic rhetoric, like shit that if a white man was saying that, he'd be in jail. I'm surprised people are even like talking to Kanye West anymore. Like people, literally conservatives are
Because
like
we agree with him.
they're literally well, a lot of
Yeah.
people do agree with him, and he's
New World
justifying
Order, am
all
I
those
right?
people that do agree with him. It's crazy, and now everybody's dropping him. They're like, no, Kanye's crazy, dude. No, we love Jewish people. Kanye's crazy. We don't believe in anything he says.
I mean,
It's crazy.
That's awesome.
No, it's insane. It's
They
insane.
should.
He's
No.
like, he's literally playing a caricature of conservatives. Like how he's saying everything conservatives want to say, but they can't say it because they'll be called a Nazi. But now
Yeah.
Kanye West is just
Say
like,
it
yeah,
anyway.
man, the Jewish media is silencing me, and the Jewish banks are silencing me, and it's like it's insanity, right? It's absolutely not true, completely false insanity. He said that the Jewish lawyers only made money because the Catholic lawyers wouldn't divorce people.
Yeah, that's
That's
hilarious.
awesome.
What? And he's just weirdo conspiracy theories. Now everybody's like, no, he's
Yeah.
weird, man. No, he's crazy. No, we don't want anything to do with Kanye West.
Bro, when you fumble a bad bitch, you don't know what's gonna happen next. Right? You go down a rabbit hole, you
Bro,
start
it all
acting out.
just goes downhill, man.
He's acting out, dude. I'm a
I can't blame him.
licensed psychologist for Kanye West. I'm Kanye West's
I'm a licensed
armchair
Kanye West.
psychologist. And he's just acting out.
He's
Yeah,
fine.
guys, he's mentally ill. Okay,
So it's
Give him a
okay.
break.
He's bipolar, guys. It's okay.
It's
Can't blame
okay.
You can't blame him for this.
He's a bionicle, dude.
He is a
Bionicle.
bionicle, so what are we gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
guess-
What are you gonna do?
I guess we have to start the show. I didn't know that it was gonna go right
Damn
into to Kanye West wheeling and dealing. I said Basie. I said we're finished.
No,
We did it. We solved it.
you never said anything about Kanye West.
It's
Well,
true, yeah.
Well, I'll just have to log on to Parlor so I can
Yeah.
see what he's up to. Log into my account. Welcome back to Post Unavailable. It's the podcast for Parlor founders by Parlor founders. I'm joined by Basie Farrell. He licensed all the seed money that they needed to start their platform.
I now go by Based Farrell.
That's
Ooh,
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I'm
would like.
big.
They like
that's
that.
sick.
They like that.
Yeah, I'm taking culture back for the real Canadians
Finally.
who
Canadians
look
are
like
not,
me, white people.
Canadians are not relevant in any of these topics or conversations. It's just,
White
we're
people
just
have been oppressed for far too long, dog. I'm glad Kanye West had a White Lives Matter. He's really bringing light to white power, dude. Fuck black power. Black people have been in power for too long, and the Jews.
They
I don't
ruled the
think-
world
all the
for
way,
too
baby.
long.
Yeah, exactly.
like
Exactly.
him
Oh,
wearing
that's
that
what I'm
shirt, though.
saying.
I don't like him wearing that shirt though because my culture is not your costume.
True. Oh
Kanye
shit.
Shit. That's true.
True.
Unless it's blackface.
Unless his blackface, that is awesome. Well, that is
Yeah,
that's
that's
also
Whoa.
that's anyone else can. Canadians are the only ones that can do blackface because it's in our culture.
That is true.
Matthew Cosman
Yeah.
is here, blackface connoisseur.
Yeah, no, I'm the one that actually convinced Trudeau to do that.
That'd be funny.
I just told him it'd be hilarious, and he'd get. Yeah, he would never be prime minister anyway. So fuck it.
You could tell anyone that. A lot of people
Yeah.
kind of act by that same mindset. I feel. And March and Babel is back in the house.
Podcast, your lives matter.
Yeah. I had a joke about. I had a thing about podcasting the other day.
You had to think about it. I'm sorry to hear that.
Damn it! No, I fuck. No, cut that out. Yeah, he's gonna go DEFCON 3 on all podcasters. I don't like.
Good. Finally.
There's enough podcasts, I think. In the
Honestly.
I
world.
agree.
Too many.
We could just review other podcasts. Could you imagine? You know how there's like cinephiles? There's no
Oh yeah.
there's no file for podcasts. And now I know
Yeah,
what
there
you're
is.
thinking.
No, there's tons.
I know-
Actually.
I know what you're thinking. But come on, be serious for a second.
Come on, be for real.
There's no podcast file.
Think about it. There's none.
Yeah, I don't know about like what would you call it? Podophile? Nah, it sounds too
Podophile,
much like
yeah.
I'm a
something else.
podophile.
I'm a pod-
I'm a podophile, dude.
Oh no, yeah, I don't know about that.
We had a teacher once who said that she's a Japanophile. Like, I don't know, or a
Who said
French
that?
teacher.
What?
A French teacher.
I don't remember
Oh,
that.
God.
A
I'll
Japanophile?
I'll censor it. But
That's like
I'm. What's your favorite anime?
I don't know, man. This is like a nothing story, but like some guy had like a paper mustache, and then she said, "You look like," and it didn't even. It was like a Hitler mustache. It was like almost. It was not a Hitler mustache, but like a J. Jonah Jameson mustache. So basically a Hitler mustache, but a little, I guess, jagged. And she's like, "Oh, you look like someone from Dragon Ball Z." And we were
That's
like-
awesome. I love.
And we were like,
fuck.
like Dragon. Like, how do you know about Dragon
she's
Ball Z?
underrated, dude. She's
And she
underrated
was
for
like,
sure.
"Oh, I'm a Japanophile."
She
And,
said
like,
that?
yeah.
Hmm.
Keep in mind, this is like what you think a French teacher would look like. She was like an older.
So hot.
No.
Wait, from high school? What are you talking about?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it didn't look like anyone from Dragon Ball Z. So she was just saying that to say that.
Mhm.
She's in tune with
love-
the youth, baby.
Just like I think she was just seeding it to see if anyone would respond, and I guess it worked.
I would
We
do
didn't
that.
follow
yeah.
up.
That's
I don't know
awesome. You know, like when people do stuff like that, they ought
Yeah.
like. I think about it all the time.
She might have
If
said.
I-
She might as well have said "White Lives Matter" because that's
If-
kind of like.
If
Look around
I
the room
was,
to see who like responds.
if I was like a teacher and I'm like in my 50s, I don't know, whatever, right? And I have to teach these stupid fucking like 16-year-olds or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I don't like, and it's French in Ontario.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers don't give a shit about
No,
my
I
class,
agree.
right? It's either people who want to just get a good grade or people
Yeah.
who don't give a shit at all and they're okay with like a 60 or whatever.
Yeah.
I would just say shit like that too. I'd be like, "You look like a guy from Dragon Ball Z," and they'd be like,
You look like a guy
"What? Huh?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm a
Us."
Japanophile." Like, I would just say crazy shit to get reactions like that. I wouldn't even give a fuck anymore. I would just say crazy shit all the
Who
time.
gives a fuck anymore?
It's like you guys don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm a Japanophile, dog. That's what I would say. I'd say
You look
fuck
like
it.
you're from Riverdale.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you look like an Archie character. And it's like, what are you talking about? No, I don't. Is that an insult? It's like, I don't know.
You
Is
look
it?
like you watch Netflix. You look like you are on TikTok.
Are you a Stranger Things character? I
Do you
would
know
say.
do you know that TikTok dance? Do you know the fun TikTok dance that everyone's doing?
I think I'd be pulled into the office. They'd be like, "Hey man, listen, you
The
can't be
office?
talking about shit like this."
I'm an office
Yeah.
file.
Don't talk TikTok. You just say about
Office
everything you
file.
say. This is from the. I'm a bit of an office file.
Every slideshow would be like office references.
Are these handcuffs? I'm a bit of a handcuff file. Are you taking me away? I'm a bit of a arrest file. I'm a bit of a police-ophile.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a arrested development file.
She didn't say like Dragon Ball Z file. She said all of Japan.
A Dragon Ball Z file. That'd be way weirder.
If you
Yeah, and I have a police file.
Yeah.
you do now. This is a hypothetical. If you were here's the hypothetical. You're being
Assaulted.
accosted.
You're being
accosted
Yeah, okay.
by
the
a
police.
school bully.
Oh.
A school bully. He's like your classic. He's like a school bully.
And he says,
If-
I'm a Japanophile.
Well, he's not in this reality. He's absolutely not a Japanophile, but
Damn
you
it.
might be. You have one anime move, and it's not gonna like you just have to act it out. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do anything for real. But you have one. What anime move would you do to like scare this bully off for good? That like you're never gonna get messed with again if you do this one move from anime. Are you gonna charge up a Kamehameha? Are you gonna do a?
Yeah, dude.
I would
a
say,
jutsu?
and then I'd kill him in one hit, and I'd teleport
walk-
behind him and kill him in one hit.
Would you just do like you walk past him and say that?
Yeah.
Okay, you're beat up. He's slamming into him.
No,
He's-
no.
He's beating the fuck out of you. Keep in mind
What?
too. Also,
I would blow him up. I would destroy.
No,
him.
I told you it's not real. You have to do what you have to do. The build up to something. That's obviously not going to happen because this is reality. Well, it's a pocket of reality where this is happening.
I
have
would
to-
monologue for a bit, and then
Ooh, that's smart.
I just like monologue at him, and then either he would try to actually hit me, or he would get bored and walk away. And if he gets bored and walked away, I would insult him and be like, I would say something like, "Looks like dialogue is sharper than looks like my tongue is sharper than your pocket knife."
This guy's still talking to me.
Right, and he walks away.
Like
He's like,
all the way
"God, this
down the
guy's so
hall.
boring." Or if he tries to fight me, I think I'd do like an anime stance. But then if he gets too close, I would quickly left hook him right in the jaw and take him out. I think
what anime is that
break
from?
my hand. It's a new anime
Goku
coming out.
move?
Yeah, it's a Goku move.
I think Goku does that.
I'd one punch man him. That's what I would do. Yeah, I'd just sucker punch him. Actually, I would get the shit kicked out of me and then wait for him to like be distracted or whatever, like he's walking home or like his dad's beating him because his dad was drinking and that's probably why he's a bully. And then like after his dad beats him up and he's like crying in his room or whatever, I'd break into his house, I'd donkey punch him, and then I'd grab his hair and I'd slam it into his desk like 4 times.
Exactly.
And then I'd run away. He would never know it was me. I'd have a mask on or something.
Way to go. It literally works every time.
Every
That's,
time. It's worked every time I've done it. They've never fucked with me again.
Isn't it a donkey punch where you fuck someone's ass and punch them in the head?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't fuck them in the ass. I'd just punch him in the head. I'd just punch him in the back of the head. It's a
That's
very
from-
effective move.
That's from Demon Slayer.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's from Mugen Train.
Mhm.
From Mugen Train.
Yeah.
I think it's a Korean anime, actually. I got it
It
from.
is.
Ugh, those are the worst.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm more of a Japanophile. I'm not a real Korean
Korea
file.
file.
I'm not a Korean file. I don't believe in.
I think I've got a Korean file. It's about 3 terabytes. 3 terabytes.
Three terabytes. It's it's gore videos of BTS and the war.
I have a Taiwanese file.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
You should get rid of that.
Yeah.
I would simply do I would do the Conqueror's Haki from One Piece. I would give him the look and he'd fall over. But I don't
No, he wouldn't fall
Oh,
over
yeah, no, you're
because
right. No,
it's
yeah.
not real,
Yeah,
Noah.
you're right. You're right. But I think he would see my like look, my glare and be like, "Oh God, I don't want to know what's going to happen next." I'm not fucking with this guy.
That's so scary.
I don't know any jutsu, so I wouldn't do a jutsu. I can't.
No,
move my hands.
that's a easy way to get the shit kicked out of you. If you start doing jutsus from
Especially if you fuck it
Naruto
up.
or whatever the fuck.
You gotta start it all over again.
Yeah.
Shadow Clone Jutsu, and then he says, "Punch you in the face, jutsu," and then he takes your lunch money.
You go, what?
He slams you into the locker. Probably
Marshall.
knees you in the balls or stomach.
Fucking sacks you.
March, what would you do?
Yeah, what would you
I
do,
would-
Martin?
Well, I would have a sword on me. Do you guys know
Don't have
that?
sword. No.
Can I have a gun? I would shoot him. Just point blank.
Well, then never mind. Then
I say
You
then
don't
gun
do
jutsu.
anything
I don't
your
have a sword.
physical body can do.
I would say
Yeah,
gun kata,
yeah,
and then I would
have a
shoot him
sword.
in the chest.
That's my jutsu. Is having a sword.
Okay, you are allowed one sword.
Yes,
Wow,
let's
hell
go.
Yeah, I have one sword, and then my jutsu is summoning a second sword. That sword is blue.
I would do the thing where you take the sword. See, I'm already gonna get beat up. I would take the sword a little bit out of the sheath and then resheath
Put it back in, and he would like cut. He'd be cut in half.
He'd fall in half. That'd be crazy.
That's sick.
So
I would
fucking
open
cool.
up. I would open up a locker next to him and be like, "This is your hole. This hole was made for you." And I'd be like, "This is my hole."
This is my hole.
That's what I
That's what
say.
That's what I
When
say.
I go to prison. When I went to prison for all those
That's my
Taiwanese
hole.
for those
Yeah.
Taiwanese files I had when I went to prison for those,
Yeah.
I said that's my hole
My
when I was
hole.
in the shower.
You
I
just got a
dropped the
hand over
soap.
your asshole.
I said, "Whoa, hey, whoa, hey, buddy,
That's my hole.
take me out to dinner first." And then the
That's
bully,
my hole.
Fuck my asshole first.
the bully from my childhood, beats the shit out of me because he's also in prison.
but
But
now
he was,
knows
uh,
all your moves.
Oh,
Yeah, he knows
fuck.
everything, so I can't counter him.
He's
But he went to
countering.
prison for aggravated assault and domestic violence.
That's awesome.
And
yeah.
you went to prison for Taiwanese CP. It sounds like.
No, hey, whoa.
Who's coming out of
Whoa,
there
hey.
unscathed? I think probably the bully.
He's probably in the right too. He's probably got like a righteous vindiction,
right-wing?
beating
Yeah,
the shit out of me.
he assaulted you.
Yeah, he assaulted
Oh.
me, a pedophile. I mean, Taiwanese file.
Yeah, Japanophile. Dude.
I'm a Japanophile.
What? Can you imagine if you said that in prison? You're a Japanophile?
They they kill you.
How did you say that in Japan?
They kill you.
No, do you think they arrest pedophiles in Japan? They
What's
They
that
barely
supposed to
do
be?
it here. Are
It's
you
a
kidding
different
me?
culture.
It's their culture. The Afghan warlords that we hired that have sex slaves chained to their beds. It's their culture, brother.
It's their culture. All right.
It's
You went to prison
fine.
for
Whatever.
Pedophilia, you get killed by a Japanese man because you're appropriating Japanese
Their culture. If you're a pedophile, you're appropriating Japanese culture, dude.
Look, I'm just saying they gotta raise that age of consent. It's like
Well, it's yeah, but
What
it's not like a 30-year-old can come in and fuck a 12-year-old and there's no problem.
no, 'cause
it's-
There isn't to
13.
me.
No. Look, it's like between there's like certain age ranges. Okay. Look, I'm
Go
defending.
on.
I'm defending Japan here. All right. I'm a
right.
Japan file. Okay. I
Bit
should
of
know.
a Japanophile.
I'm a Japan file. I'm defending. Look, it's not black and white. Okay. Let me be clear. It's not black and white.
Well, let me be
It's
clear.
like it's not black and white like me.
Like me. I'm black and white. I'm Obama.
Everyone goes, whoa.
Is that true? I'm black and Muslim. What? I do
I'm
my
black,
favorite
Muslim, and
colors.
white.
A lot of
I'm
people
Biden,
forget the. A
what?
lot of people
Obama.
forget the Hussein. Don't forget the Hussein. Okay.
Guys, listen, okay? You can't be mad at Obama. He's everything. All right?
He's
black,
everywhere.
white, Muslim.
Uh-huh. No one even
So is-
knows the last name.
No, I don't even know.
What is
I stop,
Obama's
I
last
stop
name?
at I stop at Hussein and I get pissed off.
Barack Hussein.
Have you seen all the like when they added Goku to Fortnite and it was all the like Fortnite fucking dude make content for it? Going like, this guy just came hame hawed me.
Came hey hot, huh?
This
Does
guy
that grind your gears? Does that get you going?
No, I just think it's
Does
funny.
that make you mad, dude?
I think it's a good. I think it's like good phonics. You know, hooked on phonics.
Do you think they're doing it on purpose, just to make you mad, so you
off.
click and you
No,
make
I
a
don't.
response video, or you post on their video and you say, "That's
Oh,
not how you say it. That's not how it's
Response
said."
to the Fortnite video. Do you remember like Reply Girls? It was just all Reply Girls. Every time you go on
God, I
YouTube.
Every time I
fucking
post.
miss
Every time I
Reply
post something.
Girls.
I never watched any of that shit because
Well,
I see
because
that
we're
I'm like,
Pride girls.
I'd be like, I'm gonna get in trouble if I watch that.
Yeah.
It's just
Shit.
women. They literally just. It's like the name of whatever
Yeah.
like video. Like equals 3 posts a funny video about being homophobic and transphobic, and then like
Funny,
in the
yeah.
sidebar, all of the recommendeds would be just like that title, like the title, and it would just say response or whatever. My response to, and then it's just like a girl with a shitty fucking 2011 webcam
Oh, hell yeah.
being like, I actually never watched them, so I don't know what they were like. So I don't know. I literally don't know.
I mean, that still
Bring that
happens.
back.
That still happens. with,
Yeah,
like,
you go
reaction.
on Twitch and you watch XQC in front of 80,000 people go, look, it's SpongeBob.
But there was like, I just remember there was that specific thing where like you'd watch anything and it would be, the most clickbaity thumbnail in the world, and it'd just be like the video you're literally watching right now. And a lot of the times, original videos would just get deleted, and that's all that there would be. So you'd just be confused as fuck.
You probably still find relics of the past. In fact, if you use DuckDuckGo, you only find relics of the past. Man,
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm playing like World of Warcraft, and I'm like, I need to know how to do something, and I look it up on DuckDuckGo, and it's like a video from 2009. Like, I don't
That's awesome.
care. This
I know.
is outdated
That's
as
why
fuck.
I switched back from DuckDuckGo because it fucking sucks as a search browser. dude.
Well, it's
Sorry.
good for
What
when
is-
you
what's the
need
point of
something
it? What is it?
specific. Well, when you need something specific and you
Never-
don't want ads bombarded at you. It's really good. But
When
if
I
you're
was using
looking
it for
for
school stuff, it never worked. I could
Really?
not use it. I had to
there's
go
some
back-
things I use that it works for. But like if you want something like fucking candy store near me,
Mhm.
it'll be like, oh yeah, find candy stores near you, and then it'll link you to some website that's like a database, and it's like, where's your address, dude? We'll find candy stores near you, dog.
That's some Tor shit. Yeah, candy store near me is definitely like pedophile code. Like,
Or just like whatever, right? Like fucking restaurants near me. It'll just like, it won't give you what Google gives you, because Google knows everything about you, right? So it'll give you exactly what you want to know. But if you want like Google's bad for shit, like if you're looking for travel, right? You want to fucking go somewhere on a plane. Don't use Google, because you're gonna get fucked.
Google.
It's gonna be 14 ads before you get to something that's real, right? It's gonna be like, oh, Expedia, dude. Come on, man. Come on. Travelocity, dude. Let's go. And it's like the worst deals ever, but like they paid to be the first like choice on Google every time you Google like traveling. So
why don't they just pay DuckDuckGo?
yeah, can you? And then DuckDuckGo just becomes Google. And, awesome. Let's go. Why have an alternative? Just it's like, oh well, it wasn't really profitable for us to not do exactly what Google does. We wanted more billions of dollars, so we're just gonna copy Google.
It's a
Yeah.
genius.
Yeah, you use
That-
DuckDuckGo, and it's like ad. It's like, oh, well, that kind of defeats the purpose, huh?
I thought you were saying it was like a Wayback Machine type thing. That's how you see World of Warcraft videos for.
I mean, it fucking might as well be. It
2009.
kind of is.
There's all sorts of lost media stuff like that. That's like old YouTube videos that everyone remembers watching. It's like, no, that guy deleted it because it was fucking 2007, and no one thought that this video of a Mario 64 jump scare was gonna be watched by like at least, I don't know, 1 million people, and that people gave a shit. Nothing. People assumed that like entertainment would get better and people would have other things to look at, but no,
Nope.
like
Nope.
we're scraping the bottom of the barrel. That's what lost media is.
Entertainment has become so fucking monetized that it's just like we long for the days of old where it was like criminal to have an advertisement in your YouTube channel. It's like, whoa, you're not making enough money from YouTube? You have to put an ad? What do you fucking sell out? You're selling out?
Greedy
And then-
bastard.
And then people had to literally like defend themselves. I remember watching a video of what the fuck is his name?
Angry
The
video nerd.
no, the game theory guy, and he's like,
No.
I have to put ads in my videos because I'm not making enough money. Otherwise, I have a lot of projects to, which is like all real shit, like understandable stuff now because you realize how
Yeah.
the world works. But like back then, people were like, "You fucking scumbag, sellout, piece of shit, cocksucker! I'm gonna fucking kill you and your family."
I remember
It's-
that.
It's like, holy fuck, guys! It's like he's just trying
I
to make
need
a
to know-
living here.
I need to know
Just
how much
ahead
Pac-Man
thirty
would eat.
Just skip ahead in the video, man. Like, well, how are you watching? How are you
I need to know
consuming
if
this? You're gonna get
Mario's
that mad?
circumcised or not.
Fuck yeah, right? Is Mario circumcised? Find out
Better not
after
be.
word from our sponsor, fucking Manscaped.
DuckDuckGo.
Yeah, DuckDuckGo. You son of a bitch! I will never watch another one of your videos. You dumb idiot. It's like fuck, man. Just like god damn. You just need to relax.
He released a video called "Dream Is My Son."
Isn't
Yeah, he
a
released a
groomer?
video. Dream is a pedophile groomer. Do you
Well, he
think?
said
Do you guys
he
think
released
Dream's
that,
a
like, the
pedophile groomer?
He released that like the day that they were talking about that.
Dude,
Can you
everyone
believe?
defending Dream is the same people that like whatever were attacking Carson a year ago.
Oh wait, he's not allowed
Yes,
to
of
message his
course.
fans.
No, he. I
No,
don't
but,
even
like,
know
it's the
if
same
what he
shit,
did
but
was
worse.
grooming. Did he groom? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't
well, he was
look
saying
into it
shit
all.
like "I love you" and stuff.
Oh,
to his
really?
face,
That's
you know?
weird.
Carson never did that. I defended Carson, man, and I still
Carson,
will.
Call me
I don't
Carson.
even like him. He didn't do anything.
Does he do anything now? What's his content? I've
Call
never
me
watched
Carson.
a single
Dreams
Call
was
Me
a year
Carson.
ago. Dreams was a year ago. That's the thing too.
Oh, yeah. Well, Dream.
So it's not even like
Statute of
8 years ago.
limitations on grooming.
Well, yeah, on the internet's 2 weeks is actually the statute of
Oh.
limitations on the internet. After 2
Yeah, so
weeks,
it doesn't-
that's over, dude. Who cares? Who gives a fuck?
Well, yeah, nobody's gonna care. I don't. And honestly, I'm done giving a shit. There's too much shit to be mad about.
No,
all
but that's the
fucking
point.
time.
I know.
Like,
I
You're a
only- literally
groomer,
only
you're a
saw this-
pedophile, and it's just more money for you. That's it. If you're a groomer or a pedophile, you're just gonna make more money as a content creator.
You should
Because
run a
people are clicking on your
businessman-
shit.
You should run like a businessman Instagram page where it's
It
like
is. No, that's
well-groomed-
seriously. If you
I want to
want,
see like a well-groomed Indian man in a
Well,
like
yeah,
a three-piece
he'll be well
suit
groomed though, right?
Yeah.
with a fade and a fucking good beard, being like, "It's you make more money if you're a groomer or a
if you're a
pedophile."
groomer or a pedophile, seriously, that's where we are now because they're not prosecuted. These
I can't
fucking
wait.
freaks are not prosecuted, and they always come back. They always come back with fucking hundreds of thousands of more fucking viewers. It's like when Mizkif, who is like, maybe that guy didn't actually rape you or molest you. Maybe you should just like calm down, bro. Like maybe you should just like get in your lane, bitch. You weren't actually fucking harassed. Calls this guy the N-word, like hard R to fucking Ice Poseidon, and he's like saying all this shit, and he's like dropping the F-bomb and all this stuff. He's already come back. He already streams, and he streams to like 20,000 people because people are like, I love you, Mizkif. So there's no repercussions for these people except for I guess their own mental state, because some of them fucking off themselves because it gets too much. They don't know how to handle it, so they fucking go insane because there's no repercussions. And should there be repercussions? I don't know. We live in a fucked up, psychotic world, man.
We do live
This
in
is
a
why I like-
society.
This is why I like soda
Yeah,
pop
we
because
live
his
in a
dick fits
society.
in a toilet paper roll.
He's what?
I said this is why I like soda popping because his dick fits in a toilet paper roll. There's no way anyone's gonna get groomed by this guy.
No, Soda
And he
Poppin
sent
is
it to,
open about him
8-year-old.
pissing in his own mouth in the bathtub, man. What kind of controversy will Soda Poppin ever be in? He's there.
He's a
I think he
loser,
showed a dick
He's
or
just
something.
like me.
He's a fucking loser. He's a loser, and he has a loser girlfriend, and they're beautiful together. I'm not like saying that in a fucking derogatory way either. Like he's a loser in the sense that he'll never do anything like this, right?
I love him.
He's a loser because he's not a pedophile.
Yes,
Exactly.
exactly.
Thank
All
you.
the best content creators are
Jesus.
pedophiles.
Someone gets it.
It's all you have to do, man. If you want to be famous, you cheat like Dream, or you're a fucking pedophile like Dream. That's
Easy.
it.
Or cheat like the Try Guys.
Or
Yeah.
cheat on your wife like the Try Guys.
This is what
Oh
I'm
my
talking about, where it's like,
god!
no
who
one should
cares?
know this. No one should know this. No,
No,
one should know this.
nobody should know anybody ever. Unless you're the president of the United States, nobody should know your fucking name. But the internet has doomed us all to like,
Post unavailable.
Well,
yeah,
You should
like
know
post unavailable. No,
Yeah.
you shouldn't.
But
You
all our
shouldn't be
cards are on
listening to
the
this.
all our cards are on the
We are
table.
going to be the
If
president.
you're
If you're
listening to
13
this
and
right
listening
now,
to this,
turn this
message
off.
all of us. If you're
No.
14, message me.
If anybody, if somebody messages,
I'm a bit of a Japanophile.
if something explodes, if for some reason fucking
Which one of us is most
Hassan,
likely to be a groomer?
Look, you gotta make.
Sorry,
Uh,
I
Noah.
thought that's
It's
where
Noah.
Basie was going with this.
You gotta make.
Yeah, it would definitely be.
it would be
Noah.
Noah though.
Look,
for
you
sure.
gotta make some enemies to get 20 followers.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. You have to sit. Look, I could get posts unavailable in the front pages of CBC instantly.
Yeah.
I just need to shoot somebody in the face, or I have to just harass Hassan Piker on his live stream on Twitter. I just have to spam him and then like go in and infiltrate his Discord and be like, and just find the most fringe freaks and get them, like just supercharge them. Be like, yeah, Hassan Piker, he's a piece of fucking shit, dude. And they're like, yeah, man, finally somebody's saying it. Yeah, Hassan Piker's a piece of shit. I could just like supercharge them so easy. You just get mad on the internet, and if people will fucking be like, yeah, man. I mean, the chances of somebody coming to your house and murdering your family increase, and the chance of somebody calling the police being like there's hostages at this guy's house increases significantly.
That's
Especially
why you
because we
always
keep
have to be
saying
the
their
first
names.
one to. You always have to be the first one to murder another person's family.
Exactly.
On
They can't swat you if you swat them first,
the
remember?
Exactly. Yeah.
True.
Then what do us normal guys do?
No, there's no normal guys. How many normal guys do you see on YouTube, on
To the
Twitch?
Joker, this is a
On the
normal
internet.
podcast. with
Look at
normal
look at
true.
Speed.
That's true.
Speed, whatever the fuck, that dude who freaks out, like literally is like gonna have a heart attack probably soon.
Yeah.
His name's Speed. Like he's fucking insane. He blew up in like a year, and millions of viewers in a year because he's so absurd, right? And it's like he blurs the line between is he actually this like crazy or is it an act, right? And like when does it become an act and when does it become real life? You know, when you blur the line so much, that's why people love it, dude. And then people make fucking essays about it and they'll write shit on Reddit and they'll fucking make YouTube fucking 3-hour
I
long the right opinion fucking video essays on it. Oh god, man, it's
On what
fucked.
I has speed. It's the thing I've been telling you though, where it's like just entertainment only, and this is like some boomer ass shit, but it does only get worse. It does only get more
yeah,
degenerative.
We are railroaded and hyper looping. We are
I was talking
hyper
about
looping, and it is only exponential speed. We are
I was talking about this
exponentially
the other day.
speeding.
Like the generation that's gonna be like our kids or like their generation or like what that age would be, are like their idea of a thirst trap is just gonna be guys, and I don't know if it'll be Instagram or whatever fucking thing people have or whatever platform, but it'll just be like someone posting their whole cock and balls. It'll just be like the picture, and that'll be considered like a thirst trap.
Yeah, that'll be
That'll-
tame.
Yeah,
Complete
that'll be
cock and
considered
balls,
like, oh, like
pussy,
look at
and
this.
tits.
That girls will be like, and guys and everyone, whatever we got in the
Yeah.
future.
Yeah,
will be,
whatever we have, everybody in the future will be showing their
will
stuff
just be
completely naked on Instagram.
Do it
It's like,
now.
oh, well, they're thirst trapping. Yeah,
But
of
it's
course
gonna-
they do it now.
it's
But
gonna
it's going to
be-
be more
No,
egregious.
I'll do it now.
Oh, yeah. Start the trend now.
But
Fuck
there's
it, dude.
gonna
Why
be
not?
someone who your like archetype in 20 years time is just gonna be doing that. There's gonna be the merchant of tomorrow is gonna just be posting his whole cock and balls, and that's just a normal story. That's a normal
Yeah,
Instagram
on
story.
your Instagram story or Snapchat story or your Parlor story, because that's gonna blow up. Trust me, guys, it's gonna blow up.
I don't.
Parlor, it's on the up and up, dude.
I-
Ye
well,
just
I
bought
mean,
it.
You have all that seed money invested, so
Yeah,
it's better. What were you saying, Marchand?
Oh, I wasn't saying anything.
You just made noises.
I just made noises because
I'm just saying,
funny.
I can't wait for it. I can't wait.
No, we're already there, man. Like you look at it, and it's like you look at the rest of the world too. It's like, holy fuck, man. Oh my god, capitalism is so fucking sick, dude. Like we have conservatives saying shit that liberals would say years ago, right? Because like it starts off with like North and South America, like free. We're gonna go over there, and there's gonna be like 5 different countries fighting like wars over here for territory, right? Because it's a whole new world. Who cares about the indigenous people? They don't have guns, so we can easily just murk them. They're not a problem. We just murk them, steal their land, and now we have to fight over the land for all of us. the fucking U.S. takes all of, or not U.S., Britain, I guess. Britain takes all of North America, completely takes all of North America, right? Now they have to deal with the French, the fucking Spanish remnants, right? Oh God, they wish that they could just murder them like the indigenous people, you know? But like you have all these people, and then it's like you have slaves over there, right? But then you can't have, because they realized, they're like, economists were like, oh duh, we can't have actual slaves.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the future for a second.
No, this is the past. Yeah. This is where it all went wrong, man.
The future.
When you have chattel slavery, and then the motherfuckers realize it's like, oh, you can't just have actual people enslaved. We can't have that because we need to enslave white people too. And we can't have white people slaves if we have black people actual slaves. So let's free the chattel slavery and then just enslave everybody equally. And then you pretend like there's freedom of choice, but you actually just have the freedom to choose who you're serving. You know, it's like what choice do we have, right? We get to choose who to be enslaved by. You want to be enslaved by McDonald's? I have ads. I'm constantly being advertised. KFC is having hire parties. They're having hiring parties at KFC. It's like you get to choose your fucking slave master, because any other time they enslave you, they lock you in. They're like, because dental's not covered and there's so much fucking healthcare not covered, and they kill you with chemicals and fucking microplastics. We're eating a goddamn credit card of microplastics every day at this point. We're dying. We're eating a credit card every day. Okay.
Sir,
they're poisoning us.
Sir, I just asked if you had the app. If you're collecting points on the app.
Yeah. The slave app, dude. Dude,
no,
it's fucking.
I just work here.
Yeah, right. And then people scream in your fucking face. They scream in your face. You're like, would you like fucking pickles on that? Would you like extra pickles? And they're like, no, of course I want extra pickles. What the fuck are you talking about? Of course I want extra pickles. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna come inside and I'm gonna fuck your day up, right? And it's like there's gunshots going off. People have to live in a war zone and they just want to work at fucking McDonald's, right? But like McDonald's on Yonge Street in Toronto, they can't have chairs because if they had like movable chairs, they're gone instantly. Yeah. They're gone or they're through your employees' skulls, okay? Because somebody's gonna get fucking mad and they're gonna kill somebody if there's a chair loose, you know? They might rip the fucking whole, they might be on PCP and fucking rip the whole table out and kill somebody. You don't fucking know. So you have this crazy world you live in. You have no agency. You have no choice on what to do whatsoever. You have to fucking abide by these cocksuckers who are like, well, if you want an extra day off, it's going to have to hurt you. It's like, you're really hurting the rest of your crew if you take a day off. You know that, right? It's like, it's my grandma's funeral. You're really fucking up the company, huh? Yeah, oh, so selfish, your grandma's fucking funeral. Really, dude?
Piece of shit, bro.
You fucking piece of shit. You're ruining everybody's lives right now by going to your grandma's funeral. You selfish bitch. That's what they say. They make you feel bad about wanting time off. You're like, man, I'm not feeling too well, dog. I got some mental health issues, homie. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, yeah, that sucks, dude. Anyways, I'm going to need you to come into work every day this week. Oh, you didn't realize you weren't scheduled for every day this week, but you came in every day this week, but we didn't tell you to go home? Well, that's fine. Now just go by this schedule. Oh, you went by that schedule and it said you were off today? Well, we actually need you to come in today. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
This guy's working at Toys R Us?
Krillman Hall. This guy's working at Krillman Hall. Yeah. Krillman Hall. Yeah. That's where that guy's working. And they say, oh man, thanks for coming in literally every day. And say, oh, that's weird that you're coming in literally every day. Oh, you're getting paid less than minimum wage because you did the calculations on your pay stub, and we don't give you different payments for each day. We just give you a lump sum in a way to in a guise to show you that you're actually getting ripped off. You're not being paid minimum wage. Literal federal offenses that don't mean anything. They probably get fined. Are you kidding me? They're an essential service. The government sees them as an essential service. If the power goes out, I have to still work. If the fucking roads are unsafe to drive on, they're like, we are an essential service and you need to come into work today. I don't care if you're going to die if you come in. You have to come in. I don't give a fuck if there's a blizzard and 40 feet of snow. Motherfucker, we are an essential service. We have little snot-nosed brats to feed. Fuck you, pay me more, bitch. No, fuck you. I'm going to pay you less than minimum wage, actually. Fuck your agency. There's no labor militancy in Canada or North America or fucking North or South America in general. There's no labor agency. The last time we had labor agency, guess what happened? They had a world war, and then they had another world war. They had 2 world wars after we had labor. We were like, actually, maybe NDP will actually win a federal election. And then the NDP wins a federal election. There's labor agency. There's labor movements in Canada and the US. World War I, actually. World War II, actually. Fuck it, dude. Get fucked. Get fucked.
What you can actually do, though, because instead of
Kanye.
You could watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners on Netflix. It's actually
you can consume.
You need to consume. It's the only way.
Just be nice. Just be nice. And when you're going to McDonald's, if you get the wrong thing, good.
No, you don't. Oh, you fucking loser!
What?
You
what?
loser!
What do you want? What?
I want you to you kill your masters. That's what I want you to do. I want you.
You're not
You know
gonna
what you
do
do?
that.
You go into McDonald's. You go into McDonald's headquarters of Canada, and you have a bomb strapped to you. You have 40 tons of C4
No one's
on
doing
you,
this.
and you blow yourself up. You nuke
My
the whole.
friend is-
You
my friend
detonate a
works at McDonald's.
nuke.
Basie, our friend works
These are
at
people.
McDonald's.
These are just.
I
Basically,
don't
these are
give a
people.
fuck
No
who
one
works in McDonald's.
No, these are just
that's
people.
what they hide behind the guys of. These are just people trying to work.
Bro, you blow. Yeah, but you
Why
blow
do
up
you-
your McDonald's. Oh, who is that? Who's the
Who's
white
the
guy
CEO?
who
Who's
blowed
the
up the
CEO?
McDonald's? They would not
Who's on
respond.
the
They would
board
not
of
respond. They would not
directors of
respond at all.
McDonald's?
That
Who's
you
on the
would hear
board of
no-
McDonald's? That
Your
no,
family
don't
would
blow
hear
up
no
McDonald's.
He eats his
Kill
own
the executives. You just have to. That's all you have to do. You have
wouldn't.
to.
Blow up your
You have
local
to say.
McDonald's.
You have to say Doug Ford. You have to say Doug Ford. Here we go again.
Dougie.
Doug Ford. If you don't smarten up and you don't start killing these people, I'm gonna start killing these people, and then you start killing the people. You just have to start killing people because that's what they do to you. What do you think? Like, look at the police. Look at the police real quick. Okay, what's the police there for? Everybody tells you to comply with the police. What do the police do? They fuck your day up. They arrest you, even though you're completely innocent. They arrest you and they fuck your day up. That's their job, to fuck you up. So you don't fucking have labor militancy. You protest anything and they fucking fuck you up. They shoot rubber bullets in your eye and blind you. They permanently maim you. And there is you shouldn't have been there. Why were you there protesting? It turned into a riot instantly because they deemed it a riot. You should have left. You should have stopped demonstrating and just left, dude. Why didn't you comply with the police? You wouldn't have been shot in the face and lost your eye permanently. Maybe that woman in Iran should have worn her fucking hijab and she wouldn't have been murdered by the morality police. Right?
Yeah, that's a good point, though. If you could go back in time, I would be the inventor of rubber bullets.
So I could make money.
So I can make money off of all these protesters.
The cops really need rubber bullets, guys, and tear gas.
And tear
Tear
gas.
gas is war crime, by the way. Tear gas, war crime.
Invest in Raytheon.
Yeah.
Is what?
Invest in Raytheon, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck is Raytheon?
It's like the biggest weapons manufacturer in the world.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Oh man, how could I not know that?
Please invest. Please invest.
I'm one of Raytheon's biggest investors, dude.
Uh-huh.
I love the police as well.
I'm just saying, be nice to the fucking McDonald's employee.
Yeah,
okay?
no shit, because they're human. But I wish their fucking employers would treat them like humans too. That's what I want. Yeah, of course we're gonna treat them like humans because
Bomb
we
your
know what it's
local
like.
McDonald's employee.
But I'm just
We're
saying,
not
that's
entitled
all you
shit
can.
fucks.
But that's all you can do right now.
That's
I'm
not
telling
all you can do. I'm telling you, you can kill people. You can kill executives. You can. There's nothing stopping you. What? Oh,
That's
the
not gonna
police are
happen.
going to arrest you?
We're not-
Okay.
yeah, but-
You're in jail for what? 20 years? You come out, you kill more. Whatever. I have plenty of time. I'm young, man. I'm going to be what? 43 when I get out of prison? Okay. That's plenty of time. 63 when I get out again? Okay. Easy.
Do it, bro. Be the
That's not
fucking
bad.
be the guy in the bulldozer that crashed into the bank.
And then those
That's
people
true,
are like, oh
yeah.
man, look at these crazy people that murder executives and stuff. Well, no, actually, nobody murders executives because they take it out on innocent people because they can't find the executives. You know why? Because the executives, you never know where they are.
Look,
I wonder
can't
why.
find the executive. I'm gonna have to blow up my local McDonald's.
Yeah, right? It's like, what else are you gonna do? What do you think the fucking war in Afghanistan was? They were like, okay,
It's all
we
about
can't
McDonald's.
we can't go to the US and fucking kill the president there. I'm just gonna randomly fucking bomb people. I'm gonna bomb random innocent people. I'm gonna bomb the embassy. Okay, fuck you, United States of America. Get out of my country. That's what the cops are. That's what
You
capitalists are. They're just occupying forces. They're occupying because we're the way. Without workers, they don't have shit. They have no profit. The profit is just surplus labor. In fact, it's all labor. What they're paying you, $15, $16, $20, is fucking nothing compared to what they're paid.
It's not
You should
Loblaws
demand
grocery
stock.
Store, it's yours.
If you
Demand your grocery stores back.
Yeah.
You should. If you're working at fucking Longo's, if you're working at McDonald's, you should be like, pay me in stock, bitch. I want to be paid in stock like everybody else that's at the top. Pay me in stock. Don't pay me in fucking shitty money that I only use to consume. Pay me in stock in McDonald's. That way,
Pay me at McDonald's, please.
Give me McDonald's.
it's just pay. Yeah, I don't eat anything else, bro. I just need McDonald's. I'll sleep here, bro.
At
If
the
you
new
pay-
McDonald's, they pay you in sleeping arrangements where you sleep in the McDonald's and food where you eat McDonald's.
Eat the McDonald's. If you are paid in stock in any company, any fucking company at all that you work for, if you're paid in stock, you are instantly an investor for one, because you have stock now. You're paid in stock. So your wealth is now tied to this company. That it should be 3 splits. It should be the fucking douchebags in charge, the workers, and then money going the last third of the money should be going to innovate. So the progress we should be making towards infinitesimal fucking whatever the fuck should be constantly pumping money into innovation. So we can have a fucking instant train that loops around Canada in 4 minutes or whatever.
Yeah,
Or
dude,
like you
super
shoot a rocket
McDonald's.
up in the sky and it lands somewhere perfectly without fail every time. And you could have Elon Musk's dream of living on Mars or whatever. If we had these things. But like you can't if you're just going to keep doing trickle down shitonomics. You can't do it. It's not going to work. We are going to rise up and we are going to kill you. You're going to die.
Ronald Reagan wouldn't lie to me, would he?
It's
What the
like
fuck?
all these freaks. You look at Rome. You look at the fucking French Revolution. What happened? The people were pissed and they realized that they had more people than fucking people in power did. And they went in and they fucking wrecked everything. And then they implemented republicanism, which
Said
is
no more Reaganomics.
I wish, God. Oh God, I wish I
the
could go in.
The French castles didn't have probably like a device the size of a penny that could blow your 100,000 people's brains up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They didn't have
True.
drones to drone strike innocent people. 600,000 innocent Iraqi children. You're right. They didn't. But guess what? The world's fucking changing. If you look at the East, Iran's supplying Russia with suicide drones, and then Russia's bombing Ukraine's capital with suicide drones. What kind of desperation? That's fucking insanity. They're suicide bombing with drones.
He said, what did you say recently? Everything I'm doing makes sense.
Yeah, everything that Russia and China are doing does make sense. It does make sense. It's not good. It's not. I'm not justifying it. It makes sense though. It's like when Todd Howard says it just works. Remember when Todd Howard says it just works? What just works, Todd? Not your games. That's for sure. Your games aren't working. Oh, it just works because people keep buying it. That's why it just works. That's the only thing you can say is it just works. That's why you go to Joe Biden. You go to Joe Biden, the guy from the Bible, Job Biden.
Yeah.
And you say, hey man, what's wrong? And he's eating his ice cream cone. He's like, it just works, Jack.
I don't
know what to tell you.
This whole time, and my mic was muted. Okay,
Oh, shit.
I thought I was.
Yeah, I saw that.
Basie's
that's my bad.
Marchand solved. The
Anyways,
whole thing. He solved
what
it.
I
Just muted
said-
himself.
What I said was, no, they muted me. They censored me. This is what I'm talking about. The culture. Joe Biden has 2 words for him. Okay, made in America.
Yeah.
I should
Yeah, it's 2 words.
America
It's like I got 2 words for you. Made in America.
He
Made
said
in-
that. I mean,
Made in America.
How
Made
can
in
you?
America.
Oh, like America's.
Maiden.
Oh, made in America.
Oh,
that is 2
sense.
words.
It's like a boat.
Elden Ring reference.
Yeah, it's like a
He said,
Niagara
"What do you?
Falls boat.
What's wrong, Russia? You got no maidens, Jack?" Nope, you maidenless.
Maidens.
Me over here, I got tons of maidens.
Basically, you should do that spiel to Joe Biden's front door. The White House.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have been doing that for a long time now. I'm just like, it's like, it's crazy, man. It's like you look, even like look at Black Lives Matter, and then people are like, oh, whoa, Black Lives Matter. They get all hissy and they fucking puff their chests up. They're like, oh, what? Only Black Lives Matter? What about all lives, huh? What about white lives? White lives don't matter. Then you have Kanye West and Candace Owens, fucking twinsies, White Lives Matter, twinsies.
Yeah, that's cute.
And it's like, and then people have to be like, hey man, when you wear that shirt, you know it's fucked up. Like, we know White Lives Matter. And then Kanye West has to unironically say, White Lives Matter doesn't mean Black lives don't matter. He says that, and everybody starts clapping. They're like, thank you, finally. And then he's like, and then they're like, yeah, man, you have to say that. You can't say anything. And then he's like, oh, well, careful what you say. You might get canceled by the Jewish media. And it's, there we go. It goes, there, it's gone. And it's gone. And Kanye, yeah, there it is, gone.
We shouldn't know that. No, we shouldn't. I shouldn't know any of this.
No, humanity should know this. We should be fucking peasants farming potatoes, and we should not be on the internet. There should be no computers. We should be dead by 25 of cholera, okay? Because we have dirty cleaning water.
I have that. Yeah.
Dirty water, and we, like, our fucking dicks are gonna fall off from crotch rot because we don't wash our cocks. And we fuck, I don't know.
Keep keeping me alive from all this cholera.
You get so bored, you start fucking your livestock, and then you're dead.
The life. Oh, I love the trad. I'm trad pilled, dude.
I'm trad. Yeah, right. Well, we should.
Honestly,
honest to God, we should. If we didn't have cell phones, life would be so much simpler. It would be a lot worse, but I think it would be a lot simpler. I mean, it's pretty bad
better
now,
if I had a trad wife.
I think it would be too. Yeah, I need a blonde wife in a sundress who
doesn't wear underwear,
washes my feet with honey and milk.
And oil. Puts oil on my head.
When I come into my dirt hut.
Puts oil on me and then scrapes it off with a tool. A nice tool, a scraper tool.
A honey scraper tool, yeah. The Winnie the Pooh has.
And go to my Roman bathhouse. Or my in the Ottoman Empire, go to my Christian or Muslim bathhouse.
So hot.
Or Jewish bathhouse.
It's there's always gonna be something worse. It's just gonna get worse.
Yeah, we are railroading towards extreme fascism, and I am all on board. I can't wait. I can't wait to hide away and then become a prominent figure and behead. I can't wait to kill 3 United States emperors consecutively, all within 2 weeks. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be sick.
It's going to be sick, dude. I can't wait. And then they're going to be like, oh, this is kind of weird. Why is this happening? And then everything's going to break apart. And then we'll probably have nukes. And then we'll have communism.
Execute the shit out of Basie.
Yeah, basically.
They're going to. They're going to have to put me in jail right now because they're creating a monster right now. The more and more that these fucking dickheads punish just regular ass people who don't deserve it, who just they're trying to live their lives, and you're just like, the more you give power and you give tax cuts, like look at the fucking UK. If you want to see how money doesn't exist, like money isn't real. If you want to look at how money isn't real, look at the UK. The UK put in a new prime minister. The prime minister did the worst fucking shit ever. They they cut taxes to the wealthy, and they're like openly saying it too. Like they're just like mask off, like, yeah, we're giving more tax cuts to the wealthy, and people are gonna have to just tighten their belts. Like, honest to God, they're like, poor people are just gonna have to tighten their belts, and rich people are gonna have to get the money because we have to save the economy. And then do you know what saved the economy? When the fucking pound crashed to like nothing, then the bank was like, oh, we're gonna implement emergency measures to save the pound. And then they just relinquished all the debt from the government, and now the pound is stable again. It's like, it's made up gobbledygook garbage. If that doesn't make you so mad, you're gonna kill everybody in the fucking parliament. Like, you're gonna bomb Buckingham Palace and wherever the fucking the seat of power, the parliament. If that doesn't make you want to just like absolutely annihilate those systems, I don't know what will, man. Nothing will. Like, they're telling you, like, white supremacists in North America are even telling you,
white.
man. They're
Crazy.
they're not even white anymore. They're
White
also
anymore,
black.
dude.
Look at Kanye West.
Wow.
White supremacists
right.
aren't even white anymore, dude. They're
Dude.
not white. They're Mexicans who look like they're white. They're Nicaraguans. They're Argentinians. They're fucking everybody who comes from a shitty country destroyed by the U.S. They come to the U.S. and they say, communism and socialism bad. I love America. Look at what happened to my country. I'm white, right, guys? Right, guys? If I say white supremacist things, I'll be
Exactly.
white too, right?
It's exactly what we did with Italians, and now people actually think they're white.
Mhm.
Right? Everybody thinks they're white. It's like, bro, the only white people are fucking people from Britain. That's it. White people don't exist. It's just it's a couple of fucking blokes from Britain. Yeah, it's the Anglo-Saxons.
Really, people will
That's it.
talk about how like, oh, Winston Churchill was so anti-Hitler. And it's like, Winston Churchill was anti-Hitler because Hitler's idea of Aryanism didn't include British people.
Yeah,
That was the only reason.
he was
The
anti.
only-
He was
he was-
anti-Hitler because Hitler was doing Nazism better than he could. What did he do to the
Yeah, what
people
the
in
fuck?
Bengal? The
This guy's-
Bengalese
This guy's
people?
way better racist than me.
He's
You're
like
gonna have to fuck him up.
Indians. The Indians breed like rabbits. There'll be enough.
Yeah.
When he starved them, when he reduced their food supply chain to zero in World War II and starved hundreds of thousands of innocent people because he was
literally.
like, "Oh, we need to bolster the Western Front," I guess. He's
Had a
like,
big-
"Ah,
had a
fuck him,
big
dude."
speech. Had a big speech that was like, oh, the Negro and the Indian are actually being replaced by a more powerful race.
Yeah,
Like, like that's the thing. People don't even hide it. People don't hide that shit.
and they
They're just
didn't
like,
hide
they
it
will.
then.
They
They
didn't.
barely
They
hide it
And
now.
they barely do now.
Because they've learned from the mistakes of Winston Churchill and Hitler. They've been like, oh, if you openly say it, people are going to get mad. So when Kanye West
Gotta
goes
be
on a
secretive.
fucking podcast and says, Jewish media, Chinese left, they're like, nah, Kanye West, nah, man. That's what they do with Nazis when they're outed as Nazis. They say, we can't be friends with them. We don't want to like even think about them anymore because they're a Nazi and I'm not a Nazi. So we have to just like push them aside. And then like under the table, they have to be like, man, I can't talk to you anymore. You're openly Nazi. And that's crazy. You can't do that, bro. You have to
Fucking
be
cringe,
a
bro.
secret Nazi.
Like us.
Yeah.
like post
Hitler?
unavailable.
So that brings us to our main point, which is this episode has been brought to you by Secret Hitler, the card game. It's fantastic. It's actually a lot of fun.
Real-
Oh, I
that's
thought it
real
was
life.
like,
I've never played it, but
Me neither. But it is
yeah,
like
I
real
wouldn't be
life.
caught dead playing it.
It
wink,
is like real
wink.
life.
Guys, wink, wink. Am I
Wink,
right?
wank,
Viewers,
wank.
I'm blowing my dog whistle right now. My Nazi dog whistle.
I'm blowing my dog up in this McDonald's.
Blowing my
I
dog.
put bomb on my dog.
I put 20 kilograms of C4 and I strapped it to my dog and I let him loose into McDonald's. Take that, capitalism.
Well, I'm glad you got that off your chest.
I can't fucking.
That's
I
great.
can't.
That was a good
stop
episode.
censoring him.
Stop pestering him. He's gonna blow us up.
Censor
Yeah.
him. You're censoring him.
Yeah, stop censoring me. I know Noah's gonna he's gonna look through this podcast and he's gonna have to redact everything. The
Well, anytime-
transcript is just gonna be a big black page.
Anytime that you like talk bad about like our sponsors, like our corporate sponsors, like McDonald's and
McDonald's
Kanye.
and General
Walgreens.
Motors and
yeah,
Walgreens.
Hallmark, HFV,
FYE,
FYE,
HBO,
Sunrise
AMC,
Records.
AOC.
AOC. No, not AOC. She's too liberal. I mean, too socialist or whatever the bad thing is now.
A girl.
Yeah, women. She's too.
uh,
She's too woman. That's what she is. Yeah. Yeah. I can't. Yeah, that's another thing. Okay,
Sorry.
listen.
You have
I-
boobs and you can read? Get the fuck out of here.
There's two things I hate, and it's capitalism and women.
The liberals. Oh,
How dare she
Yeah.
be
So liberals, women, whatever, same
on
thing.
in my the crime of in my sight while female. Inexcusable.
I kind of relate to the Iranian or where is it? Iran, the
Yeah.
Iranian morality police. Kind of based, honestly. I would love to live in a place where I could just beat the shit out of women, dude. And I'm just like,
wear your goddamn hat, dude.
I'm
God wants
ready
you to wear a
to.
hat. That
I
is
hate
one
this
thing we
world.
should have learned by now. Like, God
wear a
wants you
hat.
to wear a hat. All right.
Just wear a hat.
fucking-
It's every religion,
What they
man.
do in the North
Literally.
Pole.
Pretty much.
Priests have a big hat.
You have to wear
Yeah.
a hat.
If you don't wear a hat, that's a crime against God. It's actually illegal not to wear a hat in the North Pole.
Jews have woolen yarmulkes.
Poles.
Yeah. Do you think Jewish people say yarmulke when someone's lying instead of cap?
They
That's
say
not
yarmulke.
That's not funny.
That's yarmulke.
Yeah, that took me a second.
Are you yarmulkeing right now? No, dog. That's
Not,
no. It's like, no, man. That's a yarmulke right there. What you just said, that's yarmulke. That's what they say.
I stole that from Twitter, but a girl said it, so
Wait, really? Did you? No, are you
That
being
was so
serious?
funny.
You did
Mine was
steal that
funnier.
from Twitter?
yeah, but it was from a girl.
Oh my god. Wait, are you being, I can't tell if you're
Well,
being
then it's not
serious.
funny anymore if it's from a girl.
But a
I
man
hope
said
you're
it.
not being serious. My answer.
Basie,
It was a joke in She-Hulk, I think, too.
where can
Unlucky.
people find us?
Your local anarchist group.
That's just this. That's just
Your
We don't
Antifa
podcast.
headquarters.
have a
Wherever you can
headquarters?
find Black Lives Matter, you can find us.
Yeah,
I mean probably
it's true.
So Israel.
be a few searches.
No.
Be a few quick searches. You can find us. And we are post Unavailable Israel. It's a spin-off.
We have an Israel. Yeah, we have two headquarters. One in Ontario and one in Israel, dude. Jerusalem,
But
Jerusalem, which belongs to Israel, by the
number,
way,
on
and no one
Google-
else.
The number on Google only directs you to the Israel phone line, and there will be a service charge for calling, like an overseas.
As there
kind of
should be.
Fine, yeah. You can actually find us on everywhere. You can find us on Instagram. We're on iTunes, Owler probably. I don't know. We're on anywhere, man. It's audio. It's just in the ether. Go outside and just listen. You know what? You know the best podcast
listen.
to listen to?
Touching grass.
God's podcast.
Yeah, the birds chirping, the frogs croaking, the crickets chirping, I guess,
Homeless
too.
guys jerking off, the skip the dishes beep going off.
The rat
AW.
drowning in your neighbor's pool.
Yeah. But our podcast. It's part of that. God's podcast actually was one of the taglines I was going to go.
That's what we're changing.
Podcast.
We're changing it to God's podcast.
The God
we think we're
Podcast.
going to get more exposure that way if we call it
Godcast.
God's podcast.
And because it sounds like Yogg's cast. So.
God's
We'll
cast.
get that
Yeah.
fucking crowd, too.
We are
We
now
harass-
members of the Yogscast.
If we harass them, Basie, right? Well, what were you saying? What was your equation? Yeah, I got to harass
To join the
Yogscast,
Yogscast.
and then we'll be famous.
Oh yeah. You literally, yeah. The key to internet fame is controversy. So if you let's say you're playing,
Lewis
Player
from the
unknown.
Yogscast does smack.
Mm-hmm. His wife.
let's say you're playing PlayerUnknown's Battleground,
Oh,
right?
It's a good
And
game.
you're on the
It
bridge
was.
in PlayerUnknown's Battleground, right? You're
Mhm.
playing Player,
Okay,
and you're on a
yeah.
bridge, and
So
some
next
guy
week
shoots
we
you,
find us.
and you call him the N-word with a hard R. That'll get a ton of coverage, and then
I'll
you
get
get
a
to
lot of
do an
clicks.
apology tour. It's great, dude. People get to send death threats, but then after this dust is settled, you get to sit in front of your camera and you say, "I made a severe lapse in
I'm
judgment,
sorry.
and I'm very sorry, and I should have never said that, and I should have never filmed that dead body in the
That's more than
Japanese
Noah's ever
suicide."
done.
Apologize.
What would I do
Yeah.
that for?
Owned.
I
Oh,
didn't
you
do
know.
anything.
Oh,
Oh,
if you
you
don't know by now, it's too late.
I didn't say that
Late.
shit on the bridge.
I
On the
didn't-
didn't
bridge.
film that dead
This is
body.
on the bridge.
on the famous bridge, the famous PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds
They
bridge.
renamed it the Pootie Pie Bridge.
Putin
bridge.
pie. What?
I was
Pootie Pie's
when
bridge.
I first heard that,
The N-word.
for the first time. Well, that was the
Based.
first place I ever heard it. I was like, oh, I don't see what the big deal is.
Yeah, it's just a word, man.
When I first heard that, I was like, oh, that sounds like something he would
That's
do.
awesome. Yeah.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, cool.
Oh, the
Yeah.
guy who paid those guys to make a poster that says "Kill all Jews."
Yeah.
You thought that guy would say the N-word? Yeah, me too.
I was like, that sounds, it's par for the course.
Sounds about right. Yeah,
About accurate.
everything's yeah. on the
Yeah.
up and up here.
Check us out in all those places. Check out the Instagram. Martin, what are we talking about next week?
Amaranth's abusive husband.
No, we're not. that's the first one I'm saying. We will not-
Hey,
we will
Amaranth's
not be
abusive husband.
We will
Let's
not be
go. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Yeah, it's
Well, think
another one
about-
of those things. It's like, what can you do? Just be nice to her. Just
Think of-
donate to her. Give her more money, dude.
Think about those poor men though that she led on.
I mean,
She led on, yeah.
it can't be that hard to like track her down. I'm sure some sort of stalker already knows where she lives and is planning on killing her husband
I was
to,
gonna say,
to replace
they should use-
him.
They should use their powers for good.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll see.
Do you imagine someone goes and kills him and just becomes her new fucking pimp?
Is that how it works? If you kill him, you become him?
Yeah, basically.
God, I wish.
You have to eat him, and then you become
That's
his.
true.
If you could eat one president, who would you
Abraham Lincoln.
eat? Yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt.
A lot of meat on there.
Who's that?